Participants arriving the venue of the second presidential debate of the United States 2016 general election. It was a town hall-style debate which took place at the Washington University in St. Louis, Missouri.
Those people who will be a part of the town hall audience are chosen by the Gallup organization, which is a national polling organization. And what they've been doing, they've been calling people who live in the St. Louis area over the past week, and through asking them a series of questions, they have identified people who are independent or undecided voters, and then they've been asked to come tonight to participate.
The audience, protesters, security personnel, the organizers, and the debaters all came prepared.
If he wants to start, he can start. Go ahead, Hillary. No, go ahead, Donald.
No, I'm a gentleman, Hillary. Go ahead.
So did the journalists, who were more than 2,000. There were issues to talk about, but it was one that stole the show.
This tape is generating intense interest. In just 48 hours, it's become the single most talked about story of the entire 2016 election on Facebook.
She was referring to a leaked audio and videotape of Donald Trump making lewd comments regarding women in 2005. Comments Trump said didn't depict his character.
You can do anything. I'm very embarrassed by it. I hate it, but it's locker room talk, and it's one of those things.
I think it's clear to anyone who heard it that it represents exactly who he is. We saw him after the first debate spend nearly a week denigrating a former Miss Universe in the harshest, most personal terms.
But there was also the controversy surrounding the deletion of thousands of emails from a personal server Clinton used when she was Secretary of State.
But for you to say that there was nothing wrong with you deleting 39,000 emails, again, you should be ashamed of yourself, what you did. And this is after getting a subpoena.
Most analysts said Clinton won the second debate, and she maintained her lead in the polls going into the third debate.
But it is somewhat surprising that
the University of Nevada in Las Vegas was where the third and final debate took place, and it was in that face-off that Trump and Clinton talked issues.
We have 33,000 people a year who die from guns.
We need a Supreme Court that, in my opinion, is going to uphold the Second Amendment and all amendments, but the Second Amendment.
But it was this moment that dominated the evening and made headlines the day after.
I want to ask you here on the stage tonight, do you make the same commitment that you will absolutely, sir, that you will absolutely accept the result of this election?
I will look at it at the time. I'm not looking at anything now. I'll look at it at the time.
Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit to that principle?
What I'm saying is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
That is so irresponsible. It is so discouraging to hear someone who is a candidate for president say he will not respect the outcome of an election. That's un-American.
To undermine the faith in our democratic processes, I consider that to be appalling.
And we have seen in previous elections, like in Florida, where there were hanging chads. If there is an election that is as close by a few hundred votes, he would probably like to challenge that, as any candidate would.
You have every right not to accept the vote total that came out the day of the election if you think it's fraudulent or there's error.
Donald Trump would go on to win the election on November the 8th, and although there was a vote recount in Wisconsin, no one went to court over the general results. Hillary Norica, TVC News.